Following on from the basic crochet video, I'm now going to make this circular motif. It has 4 rounds. It has 4 chain in the centre covered by 8 double crochet, then the 3rd round are trebles with 2 chain between, and the 4th round are these scallops, which are 1 double crochet, 3 treble, 1 double crochet. Now when you're doing a circular motif, it's very important that you do get it correct. You get the correct number of spokes. And this is illustrated in this more advanced pattern where there's 8 spokes, and the 8 spokes are the foundation for the 8 elements of the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you don't get it correct, then the pattern won't work. Now I've started off already making the 4 chain for the centre, and I'm going to close it up into a ring by slip stitching into the first chain, yarn round hook and pull it through. I'm going to get rid of the end by taking it round to the right and round in a circle to lay with the chain stitches, and work over that at the same time as the chain. I'm going to work double crochets over this, and you go into the centre hole, not into a stitch, into the centre hole. So here's the first double crochet, into the centre, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook and through 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pull up that end now so that it lies more snugly with the chain. This means that you won't have to sew the end in at the end. You've got it sewn in already. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you may need to push them along a bit to get the last one in. 8. So 8 double crochet. So now you put your hook under the 2 loops of the first double crochet of the round, the top of the first double crochet, and you check that you've got the 8 tops. So everything on your hook is counted as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now you can slip stitch through everything on your hook, and we're on to the 3rd round. The 3rd round is trebles and 2 chain. Now you get your height for the first treble by doing 3 chain and then 2 chain for a cross. The first treble goes into the next stitch, the top of the next double crochet on the row below. Yarn round hook, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, 2 chain between, 1, 2. Next treble, yarn round hook into the next stitch, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2, and yarn round hook, pull it through 2. 2 chain. Now when you're doing the trebles, this first bit of the treble, I'll show you again here, 1, 2 chain, and the treble, yarn round hook into the stitch, yarn round hook, pull it through, and yarn round hook, pull it through 2, but here go up 1 and down the next, yarn round hook, pull it through 2, and then the 2 chain. So again, yarn into the stitch, pull it through, up, down, pull it through 2. The last 2 are easier to do. 1, 2 chain, yarn round hook into the next stitch, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, up, down, through through the 2, yarn round hook and through 2. 1, 2. Now this is the last spoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This stitch you can see here sometimes confuses people and they put an extra one on there, but that is what the 3 chain are sitting on. So you've got your 8 spokes now, so final 2 chain and close up the round by doing a slip stitch into the 3rd of the 3 chain at the beginning of the round. 1, 2, 3, and go under the 2 loops, that one and then the one at the back there. That's it, and slip stitch all that together to close the round up. Now the scallops, you go straight into the scallops by doing a double crochet first, and you don't go into any of the stitches, you go into this hole here. When on rounds, when you're working on top of chains, you go in the hole underneath the chain. So we have a double crochet, 3 treble, 1, 2, and the 3rd one, yarn round hook into the hole, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, up down through 2, yarn round hook, pull it through the last 2. That's the 3 treble, and then the chain brings the scallop back down again, and then straight into the next section, straight in with the next double crochet, yarn round hook, pull it through, yarn round hook, pull it through 2, and then the 3 chain. It's very quick to work just under the chain there, and it gives a nice neat bottom to the scallops. So you go round making all the scallops round the ring, and then when you've finished you can just snip off the centre because that is already worked in, and then put the end, it's just finished there by pulling the loop through, putting the end on a bodkin, and I would get rid of that end just in the base of the stitches there. I'd probably go through that one and then the next one, and that would be enough to finish off that end. So you could trim both the ends then.